Welcome back to the Wasteland, my friends. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some reasons to go bloodied. First off, we're going to go with unyielding. Unyielding armor will give you up to 3 stats, except for endurance, when your health is low. Now, with multiple pieces stacked onto each other, this will amount to magnificent numbers of special stats. As you can see here, we don't have much special stats, but we will as soon as we get bloodied, and I'm going to show you why you should go bloodied. So this is what your basic stats will look like, right? You're not bloodied, and I'm a heavy build right now, so this is what you'll look like when you're not bloodied with just a normal build. I'm going to show you what your damage is likely going to be with just a normal flamer. Well, it's a bloodied flamer, but you're going to think it's going to be a normal flamer at first because it's not going to be doing much stuff at all. And then we'll get into some other points. But first off, let's just do this right now. We got a level 100 mutant champion. I'm doing like 33 and 66 damage. Man, I've never seen numbers that low. That is horrible. Did more to him, obviously, because he's a weaker enemy. See this guy? 39. We got some adrenaline running, so we're going to be doing minor amounts of more damage. We'll take that off, actually, though, just to not F with our experiment. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. As you can see here, they're dying so slow. Like, it is terribly slow. I mean, I'm not dying, which is a pro, but still. Okay, as you can tell, it is absolutely awful amounts of damage that I'm doing. We're going to drink some of this, though. And more, until we are bloodied. We see that little icon. And now I'm going to show you the real stats of being bloodied. So if you can remember what my gun did before I was bloodied, good job, because I don't. But it now does 189 damage. I don't remember what it was doing. But you'll see the difference on the super mutants, believe me. As you remember, my stats were horrible. My endurance has not really changed, and that is because unyielding does not affect endurance. But everything else you can see is very, very high. And this will correlate to more carry weight, better VATS hit chances, better prices. This one doesn't really matter. Way more XP, more action points, and much better critical hit chances. We still don't need to put on adrenaline because that's just going to be overkill, but you can see here we got Nerd Rage, while below 20% health, gain 40 damage resistance, 20% damage, and 15% action point regeneration. That's going to be amazing, but there's one more thing, and that's adrenal reaction. My weapon is going to be doing more damage. Now, I am really bloodied. My health is very low, and I'd like to say the first con of going bloodied, well, really the only con I can think of besides, not wearing power armor, and the con is going to be I'm going to be way more squishy. I'm going to be killed a lot more, but we'll just, butter smooth. Look how much more damage I'm doing. That'll make you happy right there. Watch this. Level 100 mutant champion. Doing more damage. I'm still doing not as much damage because I'm not running adrenaline, but as you can see here, there's just way more damage being done than there was before. At first I was hitting like 30s, now I'm hitting like 60s, I believe. Oh, 80s. Yeah, I was doing like 70, so I'm doing a lot more damage for sure. Oh! But as you can see, I am not in power armor, so I can not take many hits at all. The reason you should go bloodied if you are in power armor is because of emergency protocols. Now, it might seem weird to go bloodied just because of one mod, but you'll see why. Below 20% health, so bloodied, speed increases by 25%, so I believe just slightly faster when you're outside of power armor, because you do move slower when you're in power armor. And your incoming damage is reduced by 50%. This is insane. This is the entire reason why I believe that it is impossible to be just as tanky outside of power armor, bloodied or not. If you want to argue that, go ahead. That's not true. Argue about it with me in the comments if you would like. But that's not true. It's simply impossible. I can't imagine any other way, unless you're going to be doing overeaters, but that's not 50%, especially if you have overeaters power armor like I do. I have overeaters T65. You got the damage reduction of 42%. Stacking that with the 50% damage reduction, you're going to be taking, I don't even know the math, but you're going to be doing a lot less, you're going to be taking way less damage, and believe me, I've tried. You're not going to be outmatching power armor. It's not going to happen. You might be able to manage it, which is completely fine. Go ahead. But you're not going to be able to outmatch it. Now, you might not be needing to deal, or to reduce that much damage. You might just be, you know, hiding and stuff, which is completely fine. But if you want to be a tank, you got to use Power. The downfall, though, is unyielding. You're definitely going to take a hit in your special. As you can see here, my special stats are still somewhat high. Strength, notably, and intelligence. Endurance doesn't matter because you're not going to be taking damage. But as you can see, there is a significant hit to my special stats. Just remember this right here. We got 19 strength, 6 perception, 6 endurance, 7 charisma, intelligence 22, agility 17, luck 14. Now, when I get out of Power, that's going to be going up immensely, which is why I don't always use Power, but when I want to be tanky and don't want to be killed, I'll use my Power. As you can see here, significantly better. If we get more rads, it'll be even way more better. So definitely, if you want to get XP grinds, don't go with your Power. You'll die a lot more, but you'll get way more XP, which, you know, definitely is worth it sometimes. We're going to be gonna go test how much damage and the actual damage reduction we can do over at West Tech. Alrighty, we are in West Tech, and as you have probably noticed this entire time, I have not been in the team, which if I was in a team, I'd be doing more damage and taking less damage as well. So, as you can see, we'll be doing the same amount of damage while we're in Power, but we can actually just take the hits now. Especially if they're using energy weapons due to the legendary perk Electric Absorption. But you probably know about that if you've seen my Power video. This guy just simply gave up. So boring. I agree, dude. When I'm in Power, I can't be killed. I can obviously just pop a stim pack, you know, right there. Don't have to worry about the animation. But yeah, so you'll be taking almost no damage, especially when energy weapons get introduced. Then you'll only be healed and your fusion core will be charged. But yeah, you won't be able to die like this. The downfall is your XP 100%. I will easily recognize that. So at the end of this video, I hope you guys have taken away 2 things. If you want to go bloodied, you're going to be getting so much more XP if you're using unyielding, but if you're in Power, you're going to be taking way less damage. That is what I hope you guys have taken away. Obviously, you'll be doing way more damage. The XP is really the main thing for me. The XP and when I'm outside of Power, and obviously not dying when I'm in Power. If you guys would like to argue with me about why Power is bad, I loved arguing about it in my last video, or not really arguing it, just seeing all you guys. That was awesome. Stay mad. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys, the anti-Power lovers, I hope you guys like this video, because I did recognize that going outside of Power is definitely the way to go. And I say Power Armor. Power Armor is what I see. Oh, damn, I do. Power Armor. Okay, well, I say it really fast. So, Power Armor, I've seen you guys making fun of me for that. That's hilarious. I do think I say Power Armor a lot. Power Armor. Yeah, that's funny. Anyways, Power Armor and Power Armor. Either way, you're cooler if you say Power Armor. But, yeah, may the Wasteland treat you all with peace and I want to get my character. With peace and prosperity.